So we have another smart box, but this one's a little bit different. It can do up to 6K, apparently. I can't actually test it up to 6K, I do apologise. And they claim it can do 3D, or supports 3D. So perfect. So this is the SuperBox S4 Pro. And another unique feature to this one, you can talk to it. Yeah, the remote control, you can talk through the remote control to say, can you please play, I don't know, BBC One. There is one other thing I need to point out. This is for the American market, it's not for the UK market. So if you want to buy this, you will have to buy an adapter, a US to UK plug adapter. So with that, let's get on with it, shall we? I just thought I needed to point that out to you. So it has dual band Wi-Fi, so that means you can use 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi or the 5 gigahertz. They're recommending you should use the 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi because it's stronger, it's better, but if it's going over a long distance, it might not be so good. You might lose connection. You might have to use 2.4. But ideally, you should use the 5 gigahertz. Comes with built-in 2 gigabytes plus 32 gigabytes for storage. Supports 6K, like I said earlier. Works over Wi-Fi. And it has codecs H.265 in it. What else? Anything else? That's it. Let's get it open. Yes, it's for the American market. It's for our American friends. Oh, it's the wrong way around. So, SuperBox, nicely packaged. Actually looks bigger in the picture. It was already open, by the way. It had shrink wrap on it, but it looked like it got accidentally torn. Let's get everything out. Right, so we have a US plug. Yeah, like I said, this is for the American market, so you will need an adapter with a pin connection on the other end for connectivity. We have HDMI cable. Thank you very much for that. Put that to one side. We have the user manual or user guide. Now, it's not going to tell you that much looking at this, but there are some videos already out there on how to set this up. And you might need to use that. But hopefully, it shouldn't be too complicated. But we will go through the installation, see how easy it is to actually set up. And now we have the remote. Where is the microphone thing? I can't see it. It must be on this. Oh, there it is. Can't see it. There, see that? Nice blue colour there. Doesn't come with batteries as far as I understand. And that's treble A's. I've got plenty of treble A's, so we're alright. We're alright on treble A's. And the actual unit itself comes with 2 aerials. Very nice. Let's have a look at the front first. S4 Pro, it's got a serial number on the bottom, which I'm not going to show you. On the back, we have the power in. We have AV. I know it's AV. Is that a headset? I can't actually work that one out. Oh, it's the IR sensor. Okay, fair enough. So you can actually run an extension off of that for a better sensor. We have HDMI in, or out, I should say. Network connection and digital audio. Very nice. Air vents on the side. USB. So we have a TF card reader. Brilliant. A 3.0 USB and standard USB. And a reset button or switch. Yeah, button. You need a little pin thing. That's about it. And a little feet on the bottom. Some more air vents on the bottom as well, actually. What's that like? That's quite sturdy, isn't it? It looks quite nice, actually. SuperBox with a Superman figure on it. Now, you have to be a bit careful with the software that's either already on it or the software that you install. You have to make sure it's legal in your country or in your part of the world for you to use that software. It's not down to SuperBox responsibility. I read a disclaimer that you might see coming up where it says it is your responsibility. So you can buy the box, it might come fully loaded or might be partly loaded, but if it's illegal for you to use that software, say for instance, I don't know, you've got a movie channel and you may have to pay for that movie channel. I don't know, because I haven't actually looked at this myself. I've only watched a couple of videos and I thought, I better warn you. Okay, so you've been warned. So with that, I'm going to quickly read something out to you. So it says, this is the information they sent me. Connect to your remote control. Press OK and press the return button on the top right next to the OK button. Press both buttons at the same time. Right, that's for setting up your remote control. Once you've connected it to your TV, of course, the box that is. Now then, the second part of this is download apps. Go to the App Store. Choose your App Store. Download TV ROM Updater, Blue Void or Blue VOD, VOD, Blue TV, Playback and Backup TV. Right, so once you set up your remote control and it's all plugged into your TV, you need to download these apps in order to get the best performance or the best experience out of this little baby here. So with that, let's set her up, shall we? First startup, we've greeted with the SuperBox name and logo. Oh, and by the way, I thought I'd best turn the volume up, see if it makes any sounds or not. So a little welcome screen. I did mention to you about the disclaimer. There you go. So make sure you read the disclaimer. Right, let's link up the remote OK button and the back button together at the same time. Get it flashing and it should just work. And there you go. Now, at this point, this is when you need to set up your wireless network, unless you're using cable. And there you go, there is the home page. So let's have a look and see what apps you actually get with it before you do any installation. Right, from what I can see, not a lot, but don't panic, we will get there and I will show you some of the apps that you can download and, install. And I'll get to that in a second, but I just want to see what actual apps you get with it. Also, I would recommend you update everything that's already on there, so you've got the latest version, and register your account. Say, for instance, in my circumstances, it would be the Google App Store. So make sure you set all them up, which I did. And then we can get on to the good stuff. I did download one program, which is Ada64, which gives you the basic information of your system, and it shows what hardware you got, what operating system you got, and how much storage and things like that. You might find that interesting, you might not. Now, one thing I did find interesting is this one called the App Store. I would highly recommend you have a look at the App Store, but it does come up with a disclaimer first, so make sure you read the disclaimer before you do any downloads from here. I've downloaded all the apps that are actually on it because I want to actually show you some of the apps, but make sure, like I said earlier, you read the disclaimer. It's very important you read that first because it might affect you. But yeah, I downloaded everything. It didn't take long, about 10 to 15 minutes for all the apps to download, and that's through Wi-Fi. I was quite impressed with that. The other thing I did find out, when I was registering my Wi-Fi connection, where it's a bit slow when you're going through typing in, it kept going back. So what I've done, I've got out a wireless keyboard and set up my connection through my wireless keyboard because it's quicker to type than it is to go through with the mouse, if that makes sense, or the keyboard on the actual screen. Something to bear in mind. Like I said earlier, I've downloaded all the apps, except for a couple. I haven't downloaded this one here, not yet anyway, and there was two more. One being the Disney Channel, because I'm not a subscriber to Disney Channel, so I thought there's no point in downloading it. And this one, Movie Plus, it wouldn't work. For whatever reason, it wouldn't download. Now, it might be because of the settings inside. So you might have to go into authorization settings and adjust something in there. But I'm not going to do that because there's plenty on here anyway. What I'm going to do now is show you some of the apps that you can download, like this one, Blue TV, and just give you a quick tutorial or quickly just show you how good a quality they actually are. Something to bear in mind. It might be illegal in your country to use these apps. I don't know. I'm just giving you a little showcase of what apps are actually available, but you need to check to make sure it's legal for you to use these apps. But look at the picture quality. Works extremely well. Nice and clear. Come back out of there. Come back out of there. Confirm. So that is that one. Then we have this one here. It's very similar. I don't know, let's go down to, I don't know, Fox News. And we'll go to about there, see what comes up, if anything. There you go. Now, there are some of them that will not work for whatever reason, or they might not be online for you to be able to actually watch them at this time. But so far, quite impressed. Backup TV. I'm not sure if I've done this one or not. Can't remember. Like I said, I've been playing about with it and trying out different ones. Right, let's go along to movies. Ah, I have done this one, and I'm going to show you a short clip of Retribution. This one here. Because I was quite impressed with the actual quality. Oh, and then it freezes. Now, it hasn't done that before. That's a first for me, so I don't know why it suddenly froze. Oh, there you go. Might be trying to just catch up with the buffering. But hopefully my camera is giving it a nice clear picture. Hopefully, because to me, it looks crystal clear. I'm quite impressed with it anyway. Right, I'm coming out of there. Just wanted to show you that. I can't show you the actual movie because maybe copyright or something like that. But again, I was quite impressed. Go back to the main parts. Just keep pressing the button twice sometimes, but it can be a little bit annoying, but you need to do it. Also, I've got my YouTube set up and that's ready to go and working fine. See, nice and clear pictures again. Just a quick run through on something like this. Start her up.
Surely you have ever found yourself in a situation like this, where you cannot play video smoothly and eventually resolve. In today's video, I'm going to show you 3 different ways to solve this problem.
They're coming out of there. I'll go back to the home page.
Here I have.
Right, I did find one thing that kept annoying me, that Google Assist kept popping up, especially if you use the actual microphone. So I'm going to have a go. I'm going to get it to load up YouTube. Start YouTube. Right, didn't recognise it. Open YouTube. Yeah, come up this time. Is it going to work? It's going to work, come on.
I have a drone video in H260.
That is YouTube. Come out there again. It's gone back to the one I was previously watching, obviously. Right, come out there. So as you can see, it does work, although I find the mic bit a little bit frustrating, but it does work. Also, you might be interested in adding favourites. So I've got Ada64, my YouTube, and nothing else at the moment. But as you go through the actual apps, like I said, you need to go to this one to download all the apps that they've got in as a package. You need to go there. It does have Kodi. If you're interested in Kodi, it is on there. It's this one here. It's called Grind MC. I'll quickly show you in case you're interested. And again, you will have to do your add-ons and things like that. The other thing to bear in mind that some of the actual apps have apps inside the apps, if that makes sense. Like Kodi. It's got an app inside apps. If that makes sense. Let's come out of there. I can't get out. It won't let me out. So it is annoying sometimes. You press the back button and it won't let you out. So you have to go back to the home page. Come on, start that. Right, let's have a look at BTV. No idea what BT is because I didn't actually look at it. Oh, interesting. Cinema TV. Let's try that one. This will be the last one I'm going to show you. And like I said, there's quite a few on there already. And yeah, just thought I'll give you a little quick tutorial on what's available and how easy it is to work. like I said earlier, there's quite a selection you can actually download, as you can see, straight from that app store, or the one they actually put on there, which is the App Store, not the Play Store, the App Store, which I downloaded. And they seem to work, or most of them seem to work, perfectly. There are a couple you think, you know, you're going to have to wait a few minutes for it to actually upload, or it might not upload, but they do actually work. You might be wondering what that one is. I'm going to show you. I'll quickly show you. Yeah, it's Netflix. I actually belong to Netflix, actually. I do subscribe to Netflix, but I haven't set it up yet. Now, the things I don't like about this, I don't like the microphone, because I don't like Google Assist. It keeps popping up and it annoys me. I don't like Google Assist. I use Alexa. I prefer Alexa to Google Assist. Now, you might be able to change it over to Alexa. I don't know. But me personally, I don't like Google Assist, right? It's just one of those things. But I like all the apps that come with it, or all the apps you can download. You can go to the App Store and download more. You can go to the internet and download more if you wanted to. Like I said earlier, you need to do your own due diligence on what is legal in your country. It might be illegal in one country, but it might not be illegal for you to use some of the apps in your country. So you need to check that out first. It's your responsibility to do that, not mine or theirs. Apart from that, I did have one other issue, and that was I did have it freeze on me once, but that might be because it was on my Virgin TV box, and the heat coming from there, going into there, is not going to help with ventilation, is it? Oh, there's one more. I couldn't find a clock for the UK. You know when you're setting up the clock, yeah? And you have to advance it an hour or minus it 1 hour or 2 hours or 10 hours, depending where you are in the world. I couldn't find one that said UK, but I found one that had the right time for me, but it didn't actually say, you know, Greenwich Mean Time. Well, where's my Greenwich Mean Time? But I was rushing through it, so I might have just missed it. If you buy one of these, link in the video description, let me know if you find it. But apart from that, I like it. It does everything it's supposed to do. It's got quite a few apps you can actually install, and there's millions out there of apps. Didn't play any games, but I can't see any problem with playing games. Plus, it has quite a big story, so you should get quite a few games on there. Let me know if you'd like to see another video of this box with me playing some games on there, like, I don't know, like driving games and that. I'm not sure how that's going to work with this, but I do have a keyboard I could try and do it on. Well, let us know if you're interested in seeing another video, me playing games, because I haven't played any yet, but I might do in the next video, so watch out for that one. And if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing as well, because that way you won't miss any, would you? And click on the bell to get notified. So with that, definitely gets my thumbs up. If you're looking for a TV box, it has a nice little package with it, and it works, and you can do it wirelessly, which I done, and quality was pretty good. Can do up to 6K and 3D as well, although I didn't try that neither. Let me know in the comments whether you want to see a video on that as well. So with that, if you like this video, you know what to do, give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing. I said that already, didn't I? Thank you very much for watching.